recently when I did a video in solidarity with Dino Melaye, the Nigerian senator who was humiliated and treated like a piece of trash. Everybody kept quiet, and then I stood up for him. When after some days I went to look at that video on Facebook, and I saw a lot of negative comments, and I kept thinking to myself, who has bewitched my people? Why do human beings think the way they think? And this is a question I've asked for so many years, and I finally found the answer. The truth of the matter is that our people in Nigeria and much of Africa actually need what I call emergency brain reset, because for so many years the colonial enemies in our lands, existing as corporations, big corporations, have engaged in a massive mind control, mass hypnosis program on our lands. And I'm going to show you the very unsuspecting means they've used to do that. I want to do this as quickly as possible. I'm going to start with something you use every blessed day you wake up. It's called toothpaste. Every toothpaste we use in our homes contains fluoride for many people. 99% fluoride. Have you asked yourself, what is fluoride? Fluoride is one of the most dangerous neurotoxins or something that has ever been created against the brain. Fluoride, it's from researches that I have conducted, or you can ask any other person if you don't want to take my word for it. I have found out that nothing damages the brain like fluoride. Fluoride reduces your IQ. It makes you less intelligent. It makes your brain almost like watery, like it is worthless. This is what fluoride does. Go to Google right now. Google dangers of fluoride to the brain. Dangers of fluoride to the brain or on the brain. You will be shocked at what will be staring you in the face. So from today on, I beg you, please go to the stores and ask for fluoride-free toothpastes. They will not advertise it. They won't talk about it. Why are they not giving us fluoride-free toothpaste? Because they know that the best way to get Africans to become like dummies and reduce our IQ to something lower than that of an animal is to dump fluoride into our toothpaste. And you know we use it every day. So what else is the best way to get you to make yourself a slave in your own land? It is the best way. They put it in fluoride in our toothpaste. You see? So that's number one. Number two, what about the soft drinks? Have you noticed the big corporations that supply soft drinks to you? Almost everybody drinks soft drinks. You go to party, you go to homes, everywhere, soft drinks everywhere. Do you know that the sugar and the sweeteners they use in these soft drinks are so bad that it shrinks your brain? Please go and do your own research. Don't just look at me like I came from one planet. It shrinks your brain. Now you see why grown men will be behaving like babies. The people I normally call bouncing baby men, they behave like babies. Someone has gone to the university and has gotten degrees, doctorate, professor, everything, masters. When you hear them talk, you want to puke because they talk like babies in the village, people who are not exposed at all. Things that are not even complex at all are too difficult for them to figure out. The only thing they can deal with is gossip on social media. They don't know how to deal with complex issues, and that's why marriages are crashing at an alarming rate, because our men have all been destroyed. Their brains can handle serious things. The same thing that happens to them when they take alcoholic drinks. Go to Google. These are Googles that you have on your phones and everywhere. Google the dangers of alcohol to the brain. You will puke at what will stand in front of you. It is so terrible. Brain damage has been going on for so many years and nobody is talking about it. And we're just carrying empty bodies walking around. There is nothing to control the bodies. That's why it is so easy for the traitors and the colonial masters to actually descend on you and carry out their machinations, evil machinations on you without you knowing. In fact, they use you. You actually join them to destroy your own destiny. This is what is going on in Nigeria today, going on in most parts of Africa today. The third one, again, I want to deal with is the television. Have you ever heard, or did you know, that less than 60 seconds of turning on your television, there's a wave out of the television that knocks you out from your beta brainwave mode down to alpha brainwave mode. Now, beta brainwave mode is the brainwave that is responsible for critical thinking, responsible for separating the chaff from the wheat, responsible for objectivity, for intelligent analysis. That one everyone gets knocked out completely in less than 60 seconds of you turning your television. And where does it knock you to? It knocks you to alpha brainwave mode, which is more passive. The one that just gulps everything that you see on TV becomes your own. You internalize it. You don't question it. You don't apply critical thinking to it. Everything you see is true. It is like that. The way you see it is the way it is. That's true. That's true. That's why you see people addicted to certain programs, or maybe soccer or something. They are ready to kill for it. They don't want to. They don't care. That's also why advertisers no longer need to use subliminal messages, because they know that already you are already in a passive mode, which is the alpha brainwave mode. So at that moment, anything that goes on TV, you just take it in just the way it is. You swallow it and you become an ally instantly. Television. Africa is going through a major spiritual renaissance. Africa is going through a spiritual rebirth. How do we stand up and fight the enemy that has held us down for decades, for almost how many years? Uncountable number of years. How do you fight? If your brain is not reset, you will not even know that the enemy is your enemy. You are going to join the enemy to fight your own fellow brother. How do you know that a mass mind control program has gone full circle, that it has now completed 360 degrees? It is when the victims now form a habit of blaming a victim. When somebody is victimized, fellow victims begin to blame the victim. That's when you know that the mind control program has now completed, because now the victims don't even know who their traitor is anymore. The traitor, when they mind control you, their main objective is to make sure that you never point any finger to them and blame them for anything, that you blame yourselves. That's what mind control is all about, and that is what is happening even right now as I speak to you in Nigeria and in most parts of Africa. So bottom line, stay away from fluoridated toothpaste and water. Go for fluoride-free toothpaste. Stay away from soda, soft drinks. Even the one they call diet is more dangerous because they use something in place of sugar that is called aspartame. Google now the dangers of aspartame to the brain. You will see what will come out. These things are right there in your face. You can look at them on Google. So please, my brothers and sisters, let us get ready for war. The war at hand is intense, and we must win this battle only when we have allowed our brain to be reset. In my own words, I call it emergency brain reset. Now, to close it, there is something I did when I had a program on pornography. I found out that much of the erectile dysfunction that men are going through, about 85% or more, actually is porn-induced. People who got addicted to pornography is actually porn-induced, okay? So they call it porn-induced erectile dysfunction. What does that mean? It means that you don't get erection even when your wife is naked and so beautiful in front of you, no erection. But once you come in front of the screen and you're watching porn, your erection is ignited again. That is called porn-induced erectile dysfunction. So when I do my research, I was saying, so what is it that one needs to do to get free from this kind of erectile dysfunction? And the only solution I saw across board was you need to just withdraw yourself from it. Are you ready to withdraw from all these things? You withdraw from porn. Your brain that has reset to become a porn brain will now reset itself again and become a normal brain. After an extended amount of time that you have, gone away from pornography, your brain will reset itself to a normal brain again. So can you imagine what will happen when you withdraw yourself from all this soda intake, withdraw yourself from all this nonsense, alcoholic drinks, withdraw yourself from all this addiction to television? You will see how alert and how alive you will become. And then you will watch out. The colonial masters will begin to be afraid of us. We need to be awake.